Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the TNJ podcast. I'm your co-host, Joseph Vertigliano, and I'm here with my other co-host, TJ and Chili. Today, as you can see, we're going to talk about sports for the first segment, Guess That Movie for the second, and Buzzfeed/news for the third segment. This is going to be a little bit shorter than our last episode because we don't as a much deeper topic. Guess That Movies are game this episode. If you'd like to see it again in another episode, or if you'd like to see Would You Rather game segment in our next episode, or see a different game that you'd like us to play in our next episode, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Anyways, sports as a first segment.
So we're good first on sports. I want to talk about the NFL because I don't know how long ago, but the NFL Top 100 came out. I think it was a few weeks ago, and it's kind of got me a little angry, especially the top 10. Tom Brady is number 1, which I can understand. Super Bowl champion, 2 interceptions in the regular season in 12 games, but Matt Ryan is at number 10. I don't know if I should say this, but it kind of pissed me off because, he's the MVP, and it's like 10 is too low. He's not the 10th best player. He's top 3, and the players vote on this list every year. They put Ezekiel Elliott and Von Miller over Matt Ryan, which I think is ludicrous.
Is OBJ on there?
Yeah, OBJ, I think, is higher than Matt Ryan, which made me triggered.
That's just stupid.
Aaron Rodgers was also at 6. Now, but all 3 of those, Brady, Rodgers, and Ryan, have to all be in the top 5. If they're not, it's inexcusable.
I think Ryan should be higher than 10, but I definitely don't think he should be number 2.
The top 5.
I think he should be 3, 4, 5. I don't think he should be in the top 2, but I can respect Aaron Rodgers at number 6. I think he should go a little higher, maybe 4 or 5.
Even.
What number is OBJ? What number is Odell Beckham Jr.?
Hold on, I'm going to check the list. Number 8.
I don't get the hype about Odell Beckham Jr. He made one catch. He's okay. He's not even the best player.
To be honest,
in the NFL, I don't get how people are giving him this much love. He made one catch, that one great catch, and then he's just okay now. I don't get how he's number 8. I'd give him, if he had to be on there, I'd give him number 10, honestly.
I'd put him in number 20 because Odell...
Yeah, if he had to be on there, I'd put him at 10, but honestly, he'd be in the top 20, he'd be in the teens, or at least 20.
Okay, I have a few stats to throw out about Odell Beckham Jr. So a few things why he should. I don't even know if he's top 20 this year, because this year he had 101 receptions for 10 touchdowns and 1367 yards. Those are pretty good stats, but Julio Jones and Antonio Brown, they had significantly better seasons, and they took their teams farther in the postseason than he did. Also, the Giants' offense was fairly stagnant. I thought the offense performed lower than expected. Eli Manning, I understand part of it has to be Eli's fault, but if you're as good as people say Beckham is, he should be helping that offense more in terms of the ranking. But another thing is that Odell Beckham Jr. took a bunch of guys to Miami a few days before a game against the Green Bay Packers. And people just forget about that, which makes me angry because they lost the game by 25 points. And it was a playoff game. So it was important. It wasn't like a preseason game. It was a playoff game against the hottest quarterback in football at that point, Aaron Rodgers, and against one of the best offenses in football, the Green Bay Packers. This team slacked off. The Giants had one of the best defensive teams, and to be honest, Eli has won 2 championships, and yet they lost by 25 points to the 31st ranked secondary in the National Football League. And Odell Beckham Jr., along with many other receivers, kept dropping pass after pass. It annoyed the heck out of me. So yeah, that's my rant on why OBJ is the most overrated player.
I totally agree with you, Tej. Like, he has good stats, as you said, but those are not number 8 worthy stats. Like, his stats are good, but like, as for contributing to his overall team and getting them far in the playoffs and getting them to the playoffs, getting them to the Super Bowl, they didn't even do, like, he's good, he's a good player, but he's not number 8 worthy, in my opinion.
He's good. I'll give him that. He's overrated.
Yes, he's very overrated. I mean, he makes one great catch. Like, and the whole world goes crazy. And I think because of that catch, they thought he'd be, like, amazing. Like, he'd be the next Rob Gronkowski or something. But he's good. He's not amazing. I think because of the catch, they were expecting him to be amazing, but I don't think he lived up to the expectation.
First off, let me say this. The fact that Dak Prescott, who I thought had a great season and Rookie of the Year, and Matt Ryan were below Odell Beckham Jr., it was just...
Yeah,
makes sense.
I think Dak Prescott is... he was really good. He's the best Rookie of the Year. I mean, how is he lower than OBJ? That's stupid. That's just stupid. I think because maybe they favor Odell Beckham Jr. a little more because of the fame and all the the support and the hype that he got. But he's not an amazing player. He's good, but he's not amazing. And Dak Prescott should be higher than Odell Beckham Jr.
Okay, another thing about that list, there are 2 things. Von Miller is at number 2. Von Miller. I know, right? He's at number 2. That made me angry because he's ahead of Aaron Rodgers, Zeke. Zeke was pretty good, you have to admit. And he's ahead of Dak, Matt Ryan, Khalil Mack, who actually won the DPOY, and Von Miller doesn't even take his team to the playoffs, and they put him at number 2. I mean, come on, people. We need a...
Yeah, I mean, are you serious? Von Miller does... And he's higher than Dak Prescott. Like, I really liked Dak Prescott's performance. He was Rookie of the Year, in my opinion. I mean, he's good. He's great for a rookie. He was probably the best.
Yeah.
And Von Miller is number 2. Like, off the Dak Prescott thing now, he's number 2. He doesn't deserve to be number 2. He probably does. He doesn't even deserve to be in the top 10.
Aaron Rodgers should be higher than him.
Aaron Rodgers should definitely be higher than him.
Julio Jones, that catch in the Super Bowl, that was the second best catch other than that Edelman catch. I mean, that was legendary, but that catch was sick, and he's a freak. Julio Jones is just, he helped his team. He's part of the reason why Matt Ryan is the MVP. Antonio Brown has better stats than Von Miller does in terms of like their own positions. And Von Miller's team isn't even in the playoffs. Antonio Brown's team went to the AFC Championship Aaron Rodgers' team went to the NFC Championship. Julio Jones' team went all the way to the Super Bowl, where they probably could have won, but their defense choked. It choked. Capital C and choked.
All right. On to our next topic. Because if we're going to divide up our 3 topics, each one of them 10 minutes. That was 10 minutes. Exactly. Planned our time correctly. Next topic, guess that movie. I don't know why I sung there, but Tej, why don't you go first?
Okay, so this is my first movie. We're just gonna, for the audience who doesn't know, we're just gonna give you hints about what the movie is. It's fairly simple.
Yes, Tej is gonna give me hints on the movie, what the movie was about, maybe what the storyline is, and I'm gonna have to guess that movie. It's fairly simple.
Roughly, you have to give it 3 good hints about the movie.
3 good hints.
That's fair. Okay, the first one, my first hint is that this is a fairly recent movie that was critically acclaimed. Okay? That's my first hint. Second hint is that it featured top actors. And number 3 is that it's a musical. Those are my 3 hints. Okay? And you can ask questions, ask 3 questions.
What actors were in it?
Alright, I'm gonna give you the main actress, Emma Stone.
La La Land.
Yes!
Alright, my turn. This movie was not critically acclaimed. It was fairly bad, I would say. It had good actors in it. It had a great actor in it, in my opinion. And it's not recent. It came out years ago. Not like 1990-something years ago. Like 5 years ago.
Was it a superhero movie?
It was not a superhero movie.
Had a great actor, so...
The name of the movie was an acronym.
Okay, but... Well, give me the great actor that you told me.
Ryan Reynolds.
Green Lantern.
Nope.
Oh my god.
The name of the movie is an acronym.
Oh, I forgot. An acronym.
They hunt down ghosts.
God.
Come on. It's not Ghostbusters.
I need God. Oh my god. Is it...
Do you give up?
Yeah, I give up.
R.I.P.D. That was the movie.
I know that movie. I know it.
Alright, your turn.
Okay. This came out a very, very, very long time ago.
Oh my god.
But but it's not very, 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 it's like 90s.
Okay.
The movie was directed by Frank Darabont. And the movie has Morgan Freeman.
What other actors?
Let me give you the guy who played Mr. Krabs was in this movie.
God.
Clancy Brown is in this movie.
Rise of the Penguins? Is it a superhero movie?
No, it's not a superhero, but it's considered to be one of the best movies ever.
The best movies ever?
Yeah.
I give up. What is it?
The Shawshank Redemption.
Ah! Damn it. Alright, my turn. this movie was critically acclaimed. In my opinion, one of my favorite movies, top 3. It was done on a very low budget, considering how goodly received it was. And it starred, again, Ryan Reynolds.
Deadpool?
Yes. Congratulations.
Nice. Alright.
Final round. Ding,
Just
ding,
saying,
ding.
Deadpool is one of my favorites.
Deadpool is one of my favorite movies. Has to be at least number 1 or number 2.
Top 5 for me. Anyway, mine was not critically acclaimed at all. Had Adam Sandler.
Oh my god. Is it Jack and Jill?
How did you know that? Oh my god.
I just thought of not critically acclaimed and Adam Sandler, like the worst movie you could think of. Jack and Jill.
That's the worst movie I've ever seen. Okay, period.
I've seen... I don't know. Have I seen worse movies?
I have seen Batman and Robin. That was a close second.
I thought that was an okay movie. I don't get how people rank on that movie so much.
Too cheesy.
I've seen all the original Batmans. I think...
Not talking. Okay, you can go first.
Batman Forever is like the best out of all of them. In my opinion.
Not better than the more recent ones, right? Not better
than more recent ones, but out of like the 4, like Batman Begins, I think, and then Batman Forever, and then Batman and Robin. I think Batman Forever with the Riddler in it.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, it was one of the better ones.
But, by the way, I think the original movies had Michael Keaton, and 2 of them, George Clooney and one, and Val Kilmer and the other, as Batman.
Wait, am I guessing a movie? I don't know what's going on.
You
totally forgot.
You will be giving me the movie name.
Okay. It starred Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller.
Dodgeball and Underdog Story.
Oh my god, Tej! Jesus! You're a monster.
Yeah, I didn't get the first one though, but
the first one was tough. I'll give you that. The first one was tough.
I love that movie so much.
Dodgeball?
Yeah. There's only one other Ben Stiller movie I'd put ahead of it, and that'd be Zoolander, but...
Mm-hmm. I agree. Alright, next segment
Alrighty then.
is going to be BuzzFeed /news.
Alrighty then. First off, BuzzFeed is... I'm a little biased, but I'm independent. So I'll vote on whoever's the best candidate when I do get that opportunity. But BuzzFeed is giving completely, utter, horrible news, and I can't trust it at all. It's amazing. Like
the thing that I think of when BuzzFeed comes to mind is man-spreading video. That's just what I think of. Tan has vivid memories of her mom telling her to close her legs. That line. And also, I don't know why my voice got so deep. Also, what was it? Oh, she said, what is there between their legs that takes up 2 to 3 seats? Like, it's almost like BuzzFeed was like, great job on the video. I feel like manspreading, yes, it is a thing, but it's not a huge problem. It's not even a problem. The BuzzFeed people, when they were talking to Tan and all the actors, they're just like, great job. You did such a great job on missing the point and totally over-exaggerating what manspreading actually is, you're getting promoted.
That was very cringy, but believe it or not, Buzzfeed is just, like, I think about memes for some reason. I don't know if you do.
No, I just think about tan and manspreading. And also, they also made a video called why is there like gendered beauty products? It was like, why? Oh my god. Like, they were like, why can't there just be a unisex product? And you know why? Because it caters to more people. And obviously, people like the product because they buy it. And they were like, oh, well, clearly I'm not going to buy these products because they are gendered. And it's like,
So
then use your consumer influence and don't buy the product if you don't like it.
It's called common sense, to be honest with you.
It's called common sense.
And to be honest, the unisex products are significantly better than just one sex, because unisex products you can use for everybody, and people actually like them.
Yeah, people like male, female, and unisex. That's why they sell. That's why they're still on the market. Like, they wonder why is male and female beauty products still on the market? Well, because people obviously like them and they buy them. Like, we don't need unisex for everything. I mean, come on, people. Yes, it's fine to have unisex hand lotion and Q-tips. Who cares? But, I mean, if you don't like the product, then just don't buy it.
I know that this may sound like a little mean when I say this, but I feel like unisex products are made by, like, certain people of the should I say it, LGBT community? Like,
what do you mean, made by the...
Like, people are trying to feel better about their gender, you know?
Yes,
like,
yeah,
feel
the
more
unisex
confident.
products, whatever. I don't think it only caters to that part, the LGBT community, but I think it caters to them, definitely, but it can also cater to, like, the crazy feminists who they say you can identify as a freight train or whatever you want. But it also caters to just regular people. I mean, I'm not calling the LGBT community abnormal, but I mean just regular
They're a minority when you think about it.
They're just, like, it also caters, what they don't understand, it's not like, oh, these freaking anti-LGBT people and all these other people.
Wait, who is that? Joe?
Yep.
Anyway, I'm not the LGBT. I'm perfectly fine with someone being gay or lesbian or bisexual or transgender.
Or whatever.
I feel like
whatever.
It's your choice, and I'm perfectly fine.
Well, it's not really your choice. They don't
not
choose.
really a choice, but you're born with it. You have... I meant the opposite of what I said, but it's not a choice. You're born with whether you're gay or not.
Yeah.
And, like, I mean, like, gay people are still people. They're still regular humans. It's
Yeah.
not...
But I feel like BuzzFeed is like, oh, these people buying these gendered beauty products are anti-LGBT. They don't care about humans' rights. But no, they're just regular working class people going about their day, buying some Q-tips to clean out their ears or whatever. They don't care.
I feel it's more about the quality of the product.
Yeah, not really who it caters for. It's really about the quality of the product.
Let's move on to CNN and newspapers.
Well, that's kind of at our 30-minute mark.
Oh,
Already,
really?
yeah.
Hold on, let's just get a few more minutes in there, because
Alright.
we only talked about BuzzFeed. So.
Well, I gotta go soon.
Just a few minutes, okay?
Alright.
I say one thing, you say another thing. But I feel like CNN is complete bias towards Democrats because they don't like Trump being in the office.
Yes.
They should deal with it. I mean, it's been
I think
6 months.
they should report regular news instead of reporting something like, oh, look at this meme, we're going to blackmail the person who made this meme. I mean, come on, what is wrong with you?
I mean, these people, they're not. Donald Trump's been in office for 6 months. Like,
They
personally,
expect, like, so much out of him by now. But, I mean, come on, give him some time.
and to be honest, I mean, like, personally, if I were given the option of vote and I were to pick any person from any given time, Trump would not be my first choice.
Out of any time, then
Well,
no, Trump would have... I'd choose JFK over Trump, but, I mean, for right now, Trump is fine.
Yeah, it's okay. Our economy's doing decent.
I know, it's doing well. I mean, come on, give him a break.
It's like, yeah, and same thing applies to all of those Washington Post and those New York Times making those political cartoons and articles about what Trump is doing bad. To be honest, Trump hasn't done much that is bad. Other than, like, he's created controversy, I'm going to admit to that, with the travel ban. I mean, that definitely did garner controversy, but people are missing the whole big picture of why he's doing it.
Yeah, they just focus on the now instead of, like, the future.
Like, I'm sure that this travel ban, also now, it's going to be definitely bad for a lot of immigrants and...
Like, I'm sure now CNN's, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be about this, like, I'm gonna totally be against this now, but I'm sure, like, Trump will do something else, like, he's gonna replace Obamacare with the system. What CNN is expecting, they're kind of forcing him to, like, what the thing is, you can't please everyone. Like, that's what just it is in politics. People are gonna hate you and people are gonna like you. I mean, with the healthcare system, you can't please everyone. You could please a majority of people, but you're not going to make every single person happy. And I think that's what CNN's expecting him to do, and what they're going to say when, the healthcare system doesn't please everyone. They're going to say, I told you so, Trump is not a good president. But they're expecting so much out of him just so they can say, I told you so, Trump is not a good president.
I mean, 7 out of 10 CNN anchors prefer Hillary over Trump. Like, I'm fine, but you don't need to do that so publicly. You don't need to gang up on a Trump supporter for no reason. Trump is...
Yeah, and, like, basically their news enemy, Fox News is basically CNN's enemy. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
But, like, they're not as extreme to the right as CNN is as extreme to the left.
Yeah, I can agree with I can, but I personally, if I were a family that would be affected by Trump's travel ban, I'd be against it because...
If you're a family affected by it, then yes, I'd be against it, but, I mean, you gotta look at the big picture here.
If my family they're all documented immigrants, and I'm fine with it because I'm not affected by it, but if I were someone that was affected, I wouldn't be fine with it, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I mean, 80% of women that go across the border are raped by immigrants. I mean, and sometimes people just can't accept that number. Like, that's a very specific statistic. What a sentence. But, I mean, some people just can't accept what's like, they don't accept what's happening, so they just kind of go off on a rant and saying, Trump is so bad.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm saying, like, they can't accept, like something is a bad thing. Like, someone can't accept that their relative just died. I'm not saying it like that. But I'm saying they can't accept that what they wanted didn't happen. So they're ranting about, they're kind of just pouting now, just that they didn't get what they wanted.
Yeah. Also,
All right,
be honest,
wrap it up. It's 30 minutes. Let's final statements.
All right. To conclude this last segment, I would like to say this. To be honest with you, Trump hasn't, every president has their negative sides. For Trump, I feel that's obviously his public support and, the way he's dealing with, the Mexican immigrants. He's still doing a decent job on that, but I feel like he's not guaranteeing what he did in his campaign in terms of that area. Other than that, I mean,
it's gonna happen. I mean, he's gonna do what he says, but I think CNN is just thinking they want it now, and yeah.
I mean, even FDR, who's one of the greatest presidents ever, he didn't pass an anti-lynching bill, and
But anyways. That's going to do it for our time in the podcast. Thank you, Tej, for being here. Well, I say thank you, Tej, for being here, like he's my guest or something. But no, thank you guys for watching. That's going to do it for this episode of the TNJ podcast. TJ and Joe, your favorite podcasters ever, right, viewers? That's right. We'll see you guys in the next podcast.
Also, before you leave, I would like to thank Joe. He's doing a good job, and I'd like to thank you guys for taking the time to watch our podcast. Hope you guys subscribe to the channel and watch all of our podcasts.
All right. See you guys.